is... Foreign!
Ad Astra Abyss. When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Live. Live.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological. With a professional by your side, everything should... Besides, this guy's the best in his field. He'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul in Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha-ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him. Paimon bets Canli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Canli, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you! Do you have
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Young Lee. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Listen, let me tell you how.
Oh there. Come and see.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman... Wangshan Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhang Li. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhang Li wins, he's the assistant. If Zhang Li loses... never mind. Zhang Li won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains...
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this? A pile of...
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4... Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items?
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know. Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seed. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Apologies. I'm conducting a...
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhengli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Those memories. So dark.
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju.
If we follow their... Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there!
A miner.
Hello! Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez! A little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Don't be a killjoy!
Teamwork
We've
is
only just
dreamwork.
begun.
Lament!
You can't run! Well, looks like I went too far.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them!
Useless.
More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later. Scratch that! Let's go, let's go! Look at you, Booth!
Disappear!
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
Paimon. What?
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, the miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand. On me. Boring.
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we...
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him...
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to... These are some crystals that I bought from the market.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors...
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your like...
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. The sediment of... Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far...
Rest easy. Oh, however...
Huh? What's with the series?
Traveler.
You mean the ore?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging.
Elemental reaction?
Dragonfall... And yet they are... Why is it...
Yeah, weird.
There are those in the mining trade who...
Ulterior...
A conclusion that... Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the... We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue... When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr.
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find... Then again, the memories of ore can shift... difficult.
So there's never any ancient...
Rocks endure, but...
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Wow. Such a...
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals.
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tap...
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a... If you don't try...
Oh.
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute.
All of you.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from... behind... Quick, let's go...
This has been... Compose yourselves. There is an unusual... Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them.
insolent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Go!
Stabilize!
Lament! Worthless! Tear! Tear!
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Cowardly insect!
Diana Special!
Useless!
Fisher!
Get out of here!
Think you can bully me?
Verdict is...
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Solidify!
Teamwork is strength!
This is order.
Disappear! Worthless!
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ishtar. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ishtar.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ishtar. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, Traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ishtar the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth. Yin and...
So there are two Ashtars?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, that's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned
Don't blame yourself. It's been so long.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
Ishtar, was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
Made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No, no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun.
You are in the wilderness.
No!
Perhaps it is.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So...
I do.
Well...
As you please.
I never did.
I hardly
And yet...
Your power is nearly spent. Shall we get going?
Surely...
Indeed.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the... Huh?
Nothing.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but...
So you're
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men.
Not I. Once I'm gone,
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how...
Ejdaha. I
can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god.
All life is shaped. That's unimportant. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a lifelong...
Were it not so...
You've brought a smile.
That day in the chasm...
A heart of stone is a...
You chose justice, but did not forsake...
The movements of the Earth Dragon.
Hence, do not forget, old friend.
Thank you, Ejdaha.
My life is at an end. I will join...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ejdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the four corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ajdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ajdaha, despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he, and in his heart, he was willing to be sealed away. But even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my... I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, he told us about Conria. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of it.
I understand.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ajdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my...
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of... There are many events of ages past. Many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time. Forgotten by the people. Abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them. Those who come to... If you take...
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
We had some help here.
Children, come.
Oh!
Oh, no.
A gift? For Paimon?
When you traversed... Fortunately... Oh, I will... The teapot that you entered previous...
So,
But that's enough nostalgia.
That's right! Finding...
Oh, settle down now, children. What's more, Well... For starters, I require... You would have to... But almost no one has been even more difficult. In any case, Smaragd... Goodness knows that...
Well,
yes. I suppose she does count.
She...
Oh.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. Yenfei, I believe you already heard of the Traveler and his
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's before finally defeating an ancient... A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't... Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the... You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
And Adeptus? He meant they had me, and once I was all...
Well, that's a bit...
Well, Anyway, let's... The chasm's been...
Is that Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've...
Whoa.
Commercial consult... Crossel. A Snezhnai and... He mentioned that he was considering... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to...
Wow. Best...
Mr. Croft.
Oh, good. Miss Yen.
Wait!
No, I'm the contract. In return, I included a clause.
Guaranteed genuine.
Of course.
In that case.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Mr. Croft.
Best Lee food in town.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do? My associates and I are...
The hairpins. I don't know. I spent so much money on them. We now have a big bank. That's what they... But now that I've...
Why does Pine...
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them.
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a lead. True.
Right. I finished. Furthermore, and given...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However...
Did you really have to... Whichever way...
Except that if we found...
Please. However much... Now that...
Yes, legal. So hold on.
What did I feed my family?
Smooth to the touch. No, it's...
Ah, Miss Yan. You lost.
I'm sorry.
Mora,
No problem. But it was in fact...
Of course.
All right, understood.
Thank you.
Looks like I'll have...
Please wait, Miss. It's not...
Think you can bully me?
Could that be she?
What should I try this time?
Miss Yanfei.
No. What I wanted to talk about is... There is a chance that the Orin laid on those hair...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but if mere mortals come into... Mr. Chow, did you add any...
No.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier, if I've deduced correctly, he may...
If that's the case, we should go confront...
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument, and then, after that, he would simply insist that, meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be...
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share...
Well then...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track. It feels like...
These are my formal terms of engagement. Anywhere commissioned, but not bound.
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signature.
This contract has so many pages.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're
I've had a...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry. Also, the idea of someone But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his...
Why?
No, nothing of...
Snej... That was the... He was quite... Why?
Thank you, sir.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Huh? Yes, I've heard it's...
A fin?
If you must see...
Is that... So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. These two stones, there may be... And...
All right.
But...
Never... Unusual action...
Miss Yen.
If you could just
yeah.
Then I have...
Of course.
Oh, this document... I wouldn't say...
With this hard evidence...
On the contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry...
Aha! Well, that was...
Because as you know... But as such...
So you...
Yes, well... You sound surprised. Oh, this has nothing to...
Again with that...
Well, that's that...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened?
Have no further has emerged.
Crossell, the design... This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem...
Miss Sinksy, I'd like...
Yes, I'm Mr. I also kept a copy for my own records. The inlaid gemstone is...
Thank you, Sinksy.
Sure, it is...
Nothing you need to worry about.
Why is everyone's first react...
I believe we have a...
The weird...
Because once we...
my, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out and if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well. Now that's an even...
No.
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it, including the 7... It is a I suppose...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. It's just a but after... I want...
you...
You're too...
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
Please, show me your prescription.
Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
Should open a store.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes,
Wonderful.
Of course, Mr. Cross.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay?
Not at all. Now.
Material.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness, and this is a process.
Serious? In any... Well, your claim that my ore is fake is...
Hard evidence. Something... Oh, come on. I meant the back... Oh, come on. I meant the backup... Oh, come on. I meant the backup...
This document proves that my hairpins are the real...
I second... You know, you...
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown...
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece. Traveler, would you do the honors?
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs for... Sustained, Mr. Crossel. No idea. I'm afraid. However, don't worry. I trust that you'll give them your full...
What? Wait.
Oh, so you knew? Oh,
Huh? No,
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus... You do, Mr. Crossel. Your answer, please. My client and I...
He's seriously intimidating.
But, after I went to... That's why I had another... I kept the real I was worried that someone would see...
Exactly.
I didn't... If word got out...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there.
10 times.
Crossel looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
T 20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Chow.
However, Mr.
What? But
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this...
Well,
Thanks so much for...
Oh, come on. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossel, it seems that my client...
Is...
Actually, I could see if we could...
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Exactly.
The right solution to... The objective of my client, Mr. An Adept. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of... In any case, don't you think that the
Paimon can think of someone who would...
Well, since we got what we...
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
returned. Good.
Well, if...
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of...
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Yanfei. Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
There we go. Hold it firmly. Take these blueprints with you as well.
Wait a minute, Granny!
Oh, you needn't. Oh, wonderful. Another flower is blooming.
This is a decent neighborhood.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's! There's even a great big house in the middle, too! Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Hey! Still... Oh, wait...
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, Oh, call me. I suppose.
So you're the little helper,
Madam Ping? You may leave all. Your journey may be far from over. Though it is the Adepti who thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms, and you may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, have you any? As long as you have a blueprint.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare then simply release the thought from your mind.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some... He said, that even though this world is not a true...
A golden-eyed adeptus?
I hardly remember myself. Well, let's not dwell on that. If there's anything you...
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Maybe you're...
We go! Let's light it up!
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
None may enter without good cause. The golden house is...
As a dutiful
Passable left. Passable left. Poor time. Disappear! Taking this. Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Boring!
I'll catch you. Time to clean up.
Lament!
Barely a scratch! Give up. Barbarians,
I'll catch you.
You're conquering!
You're cut above.
Something's come up?
Think you can bully me? Speed up. Got lucky that time.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Don't blink!
Shaken and stirred. Speed up. Hey! Yeah! Look at you! Nowhere to hide. Don't. Hey! Speed of light.
Time for retribution!
Don't blink. Speed of light.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Verdict is...
Diana Special!
speed of light!
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Evil shall be dispersed.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
And a radish veggies.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Meat is the meaning of life.
Those memories. So dark.
Oh, ow!
The damned will sooner die again. And then lay a hand on me.
You'll get my swine.
Think you can bully me?
Not going anywhere. Back into it.
Useless.
It's time for a
retribution.
Cooked food. Disgusting.
Everybody stand back!
Shaken and stirred!
This should be fun.
Verdict is
Shaken and stirred!
Not breaking a sweat.